In seasons where revelation is more powerful than reaction, you have to let your silence speak for you. You have to let your absence show people exactly where you stand. And you have to actually apply the lessons that are being learned. And I bring this to you today because lately I've been doing a lot of reflecting on life lessons, grace, mercy, maturity, perspective, mindset shift, and things of that nature. And one of the things that I can honestly say has changed the way that I view the world, I view faith, I view my life, I view even my career, is understanding that a lot of times in life, the way that we pass the test is to actually observe what's going on. Not reacting, not responding, not getting revenge, not offering rebuttals. It's for seeing a situation, a person, yourself, or life as it is, not as you think it should be, or how you feel that other people should look at you, a situation, or an outlook. So I'm gonna read you something, and I'm gonna give you a little feedback on that. So I'm in my book, The Tears That Taught Me. And on page 47, I said, some people think that silence reflects an admission of guilt, a person's inability to stand on their own, or a sign of weakness. Although silence is often misinterpreted, misused, and misunderstood, it is often a power and testament to someone's level of self-control and self-awareness. Those who know their strength, talent, and worth execute that truth from their energy, actions, or absence. Often having nothing to say stems from having nothing to prove. When you realize that your words are essentially a form of currency, you quit spending time and effort trying to communicate with those who lack the ability or desire to truly understand. So let me break that down to you in other terms. There are so many times in my life that I can look back and I can see that grace and mercy were granted upon me. That favor literally stepped in when things weren't fair, situations weren't fair, all these different things. But it taught me the importance of obedience and being still. And being still is something that I talk about a lot. And the majority of my writings, because in seasons of being still is when I learned. It's when I did self-work. It's when I looked at myself and asked myself, what in me is toxic? What around me is leading to this depression or my anxiety or just this season of my life where everything is seemingly opposite? My views, my thoughts, my actions, my reactions, everything was opposite. And being still and essentially disconnecting from everything and everyone, I was able to see myself and my life as it was. I was able to see my immaturities, able to see my flaws, able to see places in my life where it wasn't the devil attacking me. It was the consequences of my thoughts, actions, and whatever else it may be. And it helped me look at situations completely differently. And I feel a lot of times we will grow or we will heal. And it's not that the things around us change or the people around us change, because unfortunately, a lot of times they don't. But what we receive from them, how we respond to them, or if we even react to them is vastly different, because now we know that not everything is worth the conversation. Not everything is worth the explanation. Not every person that has you wrong or a situation wrong or a conversation wrong is owed that time from you, is owed that energy and effort from you to explain it to them, for you to engage with them, or to give them some response or attention that they desperately need. Sometimes your greatest response is no response at all. Sometimes the revelation, especially in this season, is seeing, you see how you react to this now? You see how you're so calm with this now? You see how you see the greater picture in this now? Now envision yourself 5 years ago. Envision yourself 10 years ago. For some people, envision yourself 20 years ago. It wouldn't have been the same. So you realize a lot of times how you're treated, things that you deal with, are really benchmarking opportunities. They're really times for you to say, okay, instead of reacting or going off, I'm going to remember that there were times that I was immature. I'm going to remember that there were times that I was petty. I'm going to remember that there were times that I was wrong. And I'm going to let this person be where they are in whatever season that they're in, and I'm going to let them keep that. And I'm going to keep my peace. I'm going to keep my sanity. And I'm going to keep my words. Because silence is not only a response to them, but it's really a validation for you. That you know better, you've learned to be better, and you react better. So don't let anyone or anything get you out of character. Don't let those people you work with, those friends, those family members that like to say things that coincidentally trigger you, don't let them get under your skin. Don't let them have a place in your mind or your heart that brings just heaviness, brings anxiety, brings paranoia or anger. It's not worth it. Take the revelation and understand that there is power in the way that you react or you don't react. So I just wanted to leave you with that little word of, I don't even know if it's wisdom, but that reminder that sometimes you have to let your silence speak for you. You have to let your absence show people where you stand. And you have to always remember that every single situation, even if it was positive, negative, whatever, there's always an opportunity to grow or see growth. So hold on to that, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.